It'd be a way to take you, Miss Laurie, smarty.
Oh, they would?
When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's going to be. You will sit behind a team of snow-white horses in the slickiest gig you ever see.
Lance!
Chicks and dicks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with a fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping strutters. Nosy pokes will peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking, ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I'd keep to swap for that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top.
Would you say the fringe is made of silk?
Oh, wouldn't have no other kind than silk.
Has it really got a team of snow-white horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk.
So you can tell them apart.
All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. When we hit that road, have a leather, cats and dogs will dance in the heather. Birds and frogs will sing all together, and the toes will up. The wind will whistle as we rattle along. The cows will moo in the clover. The river will ripple out a whispered song and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever and it'd never stop? In that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top.
You sure feel like a queen sitting up in that carriage.
Only she talked so mean to me a while back in Ella, I'm a good mind not to take her.
And said I was going.
I ain't asked you.
Where'd you get such a rig at anyway? Oh, I bet he's went and hired one over to Claremore, thinking I'd go with him.
Oh, that's all you know about it?
Spent all his money hiring a rig and now ain't got nobody to ride in it.
Yo, I have too. I did not hire it. Look, I made the whole thing up out of my head.
What? Made it up?
That's right. Dashboard and all.
Oh, get off the place, you another rig! Get yourself off of here, telling me lies!
Look out now. Making up a few purties ain't again no law I know of. Don't you wish they was such a rig, though? Huh? And then you could go to that play party and do a little hoedown till morning if you was a mind to. And, then when you was all wore out, I'd lift you up onto that Surrey, jump up alongside of you, and we'd just point the horses home. I can just picture the whole thing. I can see the stars getting blurry when I take you home in the Surrey. When we ride back home in the Surrey with a fringe on top. I can feel the day getting older, feel a sleepy hair near my shoulder, nodding, drooping, close to my shoulder till it falls kerplop. The sun is swimming on the rim of a hill, the moon is taking a header, and just as I'm thinking all the earth is still, a lark will wake up in the meadow. Hush, you bird, my baby's a-sleepin'. Maybe got a dream worth a keeping. Oh, you team, and just keep a creeping at a slow clip, clop. Don't you hurry with the Surrey with a fringe on the top.
Only there ain't no such rig. You just said you made the whole thing up.
Well,
Oh, why'd you come around here with your stories and your lies?
I reckon so.
yeah, they sure would sing loud once the singing started. Sing like their hearts would break. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. I'll gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a feller have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene.
And serene.
He's all laid at to rest, with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean. Oh, then the preacher'd get up and he'd say, folks, we are gathered here today to mourn and groan over our brother Judd Fry, who hung himself up by a rope in the smokehouse. Oh, and then there'd be a weeping and a wailing from some of those women. Yeah, and then he'd say, Judd was the most misunderstood man in the territory. People used to think he was a mean and ugly feller, and they called him a dirty skunk and an ornery pig stealer. But the folks that really knowed him knowed that beneath the two dirty shirts he always wore, there beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Judd Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn, and he treated the rats like equals, which was right. Oh, and he just loved the little children. Yeah, he loved everybody and everything in the whole wide world, only he never let on so nobody ever knowed it. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. His friends will weep and wail for miles around.
Miles around.
The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. He's laying in a coffin made of wood.
What?
His friends are feeling sad, 'cause they used to treat him bad, and now they know their friend is gone for good.
Good. Poor Judd is dead.
A candle lights his head.
He's looking oh so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep, but it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor Judd, poor Judd. Yes, sir. That's the way it'd be. Sure be an interesting funeral. Wouldn't like to miss it.
Maybe you will. Maybe you'll be the one to go first.
Maybe. Let's see now, where'd you work at before you come here? Up by Cawpaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, before that.